Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. So today the co-brands with CraftStash are starting a National Friendship Day. This is going to be where 5 of the co-brands all take part in this block up. So you can go from one to the other and see what's on offer, and then at the end of it you have the opportunity to win a prize. So you've got Helen Griffin, Lou Collins, Sheena Douglas, Sam Calcotts, and of course myself. So for my design I'm going to be using the DL card and box maker, and what could be better when 2 friends decide to get married, and so I'm using the Made to Surprise by Sam Calcotts, and this is Love is in the Air, and this is a die and stamp set. So for the first card I've taken the card maker and I've cut myself a base card. I've taken the next layer down and cut myself another panel that will sit on the front, and I've embossed this in a heart embossing folder that I've had for a long time. Then I've taken this piece and I've cut myself a panel that is going to sit on the top. So for the second card we're going to do a little bit of folding. Now this is just an A4 piece of card. So I'll take this one, which is the scrap piece, and all I've done with this is fold it in half. And that's all you need to do with that piece. I'll move that out of the way. Now to get this piece, this panel, you need to measure it in by 12 centimetres. So we'll come in along here and we'll just make some little marks. These can be erased once we've done it. And then we're going to come up from the bottom by 3.5 centimetres on the bottom there. We'll come into there. Now with your trimmer, you're going to trim this out. So let me bring the trimmer in. So we're going to put this on the line there. We're going to take the trimmer and we're going to cut from this mark to the end. So we'll put the blade on there. That's it. And then if we turn it round, we're going to score along this line. Now from that mark we need to score another 3.5 centimetres. So let's make another mark along here. And we're going to score along that mark. So now, move that out of the way. Now that we've done that, we can fold this both ways, and we can fold this both ways, and we'll just snip that a little bit more because I haven't done it quite down to the score line. There we go. So we can score that now both ways. And then when we open this out, we can push the 2 furthest marks down, and we can push the top one up, and that will give us a card that looks like this. And then with your bone folder you're going to score those really well. And you'll also need to remove any of your pencil marks. But that was it. So let's just write on this now what we've got. So we've got an A4 card, and we've measured by, now I've measured by 12 centimetres. but you can make that as wide as you want it. And then here we've come up by 3.5 centimetres to this mark here. That's this one. This is your score line, and that needs to be scored. And you're going to do the same at the other end. And then from that line you've gone to another 3.5. And you've folded it again, and that will leave you a panel then that you can decorate to fit your cards. Now from some white card, I'll use this now because this is the card that I'm going to use. From this piece now I have measured a panel that will sit on the front of there and another panel that will tuck inside there, and I'm going to glue those both in place. So I've got my embossed panels stuck to the front of my cards. With this die from the DL set I've cut this panel, and with this die I have cut another piece that is going to sit along there. So I've taken a piece of card that's the same width, I've added my die in there, leaving just a small line at the top, and I've run that through my die cutting machine. And then once that's been die cut, it will come out of your die like this, and then all I've done is trim the other side down so that it's the same as this, and that's going to sit on my card along the bottom there. So to make sure that I have enough for my cards, I've stamped and coloured all the images in the stamp set. The only one I haven't done is the rings. And then I've used the coordinating dies to cut them out. Now once you've stamped those two figures, if you wanted to make them stronger, you could die cut the figure again in just plain black and add them together, and that will give those a little bit more strength. So each one of these images has the coordinating die to go with it. Now with all my pieces cut and coloured, I'm going to have a dry run now to see where I would like to add these pieces to my card. And so I'm going to put these at the top and the bottom along there. So I'm going to divide them equally between the two cards, and this one can create my the arch that the bride and groom can walk through. So we'll add this along there. We'll have the bride and groom in the arch, so we'll have him there, and we'll have her just walking towards him along there. That's it. I'll just pop the scissors on the bottom there just to keep it in place. Now on this one I think we'll add the car. And on any of these, if you wanted to make it extra strong and double it up, just cut yourself a plain backing as you did with the couple. This is the cans that are fastened to the bottom of the car, to the bumper, that will rattle as they go along. We'll have the hat and the veil and the champagne along there, and we'll have the dove up there, and we'll have the cake and the flowers along here. So we'll put the cake on the bottom and the flowers on there. Or will we do that the other way around? Let's have a say. So we'll add these flowers along there, and we'll add the cake there, and we'll have the other flowers, the bouquet, along there. We'll pop love is in the air along here, and we'll add the love sign to that one. So I think I quite like those. I'm going to glue those all in place. Now I'm going to use flat glue and some foam tape. So we'll add these along here and we'll make sure that they match. So we'll add this along there. And we'll pop that one there. And we'll add the archway to the top. Now you could, if you wanted to, add 2 arches, and that looks quite pretty, so I might just do that. So let's get these added in, and we'll do those along there. That's it. Now again, with foam we'll add the couple to the arches. So we'll add the grooming first. There he goes. So we'll add the grooming first in the arch, and we'll add the bride coming towards him just along there. Now we'll add the dove in at the top. And we'll just add some foam to this. So we'll have the dove flying over the top of the arch there. We'll add the cake in along there. So we've used the flowers that we were going to put there, we've doubled up the archway. So we'll have that there, and we'll put some foam on this and put that in the middle of the card. So there we've got one of the cards created. Now let's do this one. So again, we'll put some foam along here. and we'll find some smaller pads for the love. And we'll just add this in with some glue. There we go. So to add a little bit more embellishment, I'm just going to add some gemstones to the flowers. And these will just add a little bit more sparkle to each of the cards. And we'll put some darker ones here. And we'll leave the roses alone, just add these into these bits. And I've found a beautiful flourish which I will cut down and just add along the bottom there. So there are my two cards. One is created with the DL box and card maker set. The other one is a freehand design created from some A4 card. But the star of the show, the stamping and the die cutting, is from Made to Surprise, and I have used the Love is in the Air stamp and matching die set. Now at the end of the blog hop, and you've got others to visit as well, don't forget. So you've got Helen Griffin, you've got Lou Collins, Sheena Douglas, Sam Calcott, and of course myself. But we've each contributed something towards a main gift for someone to win, and I'm adding the designer card front half teardrop to that collection. So good luck if you enter for the prize. And thank you so much for joining me on this video. I hope you enjoy the blog hop, and if you've started here, don't forget to visit the others. Thanks again. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.